Well guys, I hope you're having a great start to the new year. Happy 2013 to all of you. This is the first video I'm filming for the new year, so I feel like I haven't filmed the video in ages. I feel a bit like out of practice. I know we took a break for a while there, but we are back and we do have a couple of videos coming up soon. But this is my favorites for 2012. So it's basically all the makeup products that I may have had before 2012, but it's things that I really discovered and grew to really like in 2012 and I was using the most often. So we'll get right into it and I'll have some stuff to share with you guys, but that's towards the end. Anyway, so starting off the list, I have a combination here for you guys. Well, they're 3 individual products, but they work well as a combination for me. You guys may have seen this. This is the Body Shop Vitamin C Daily Moisturizer, got SPF 30. The biggest problem I have with moisturizers is on I don't know if it's just my skin or if everyone has that, but some moisturizers tend to not react well after you layer it on. Like, I feel like it peels off of my skin, and that's what I struggle the most with moisturizers. Like, I feel like they don't absorb, they just sit there, so that when you add some more, they all like, it peels off, or that only a bit absorbs and then it leaves a sort of residue on the surface, and then that's what's peeling off. I don't know if that even makes sense, but this, I love that I can just put on as much as I need, because in summer you don't need that much. Well, I don't, because I have combination skin, but in winter I do need a lot more, and I can layer this and I won't have any of that peeling thing happening. My skin just likes more natural based products. It doesn't like perfumes and things like that, as you probably know from some of my previous videos. And I love the citrus scent. I tend to go more for those kind of scents. I don't like flowery scents or those sort of cosmetic scents in products, so that's what I really enjoy about that. And this is the Vitamin C Skin Boost, and this is the serum that comes in sort of the same range, okay? And I use this not as a serum, but the reason I got it is when I looked up reviews before I went and bought the 2 products, is people were saying that it felt like a primer, you know? So I thought, well, that's great, I can have a serum that doubles as a primer. But when you try this, like, it does not feel like a serum at all to me. For me, it's completely a primer. It gives that sort of smooth, you know, does it have silicone, I wonder? Yeah, it does. It has dimethicone. That's one of the ingredients. So it does have that primer feel completely. So I use this as a primer, and whatever ingredients it might be adding to my skin, if it does, great. But the primary reason I use it for is a primer, and I use this every time I have to use foundation. And what I discovered is this goes really well with this MAC foundation. This MAC foundation, I'm not a fan of MAC foundations. This foundation that I have on is the MAC over this the Skin Boost as a primer, and I love it. It blends really well. It has the perfect yellow undertone for my skin. It feels like skin, and I don't feel, I think that might have been the problem with the other MAC foundations before. I felt like they were really thick, so they sat on my skin and I could feel it there, and I don't like that about foundations or anything on my face. I don't like to feel it sitting there on my face. Like, it has to feel like it blended in with my face. It just feels like skin, right? And this is great. So this is the Studio Fix Fluid. So I most likely will be repurchasing this, and this was the combo I have been loving from 2012 and using it now into 2013. I really got to use this brush throughout last year. This is the Sigma, the flat top synthetic Kabuki, the F80. So sorry if it's grubby, I have been using it. So it's just flat top, it's really densely packed. As I mentioned in a previous video, I love this brush for applying any liquid or cream foundation. It's just, the whole foundation application is so much faster. I feel like it I feel like it helps to blend in the foundation into the skin so it looks like skin and not just that you caked on a whole bunch of stuff. So love this. I've talked about this one often enough. The Essence matte bronzing powder that I use as a face powder. As I've told you guys before, I love that it does not look caked on. So you can apply it and it takes care of any shine you have on your face, but you still see your skin. My Fix and Matte from Essence. I love this loose powder for the under eye area. As you know from my previous video, I just feel like it keeps the under eye area sort of matte or dry, but it doesn't make it look dry. It just gives it like a dry barrier, so the eye products like your eyeliner or eyeshadow don't slip down and give you that whole panned eyes. You can do that with any loose powder actually. This is an eyeshadow from Essence. I think I got quite a few Essence stuff here. Yeah, this is number 58, Cappuccino Please. I use it as a highlight, and what I love about this is it's so subtle. I don't know if you can tell, but I have it on my cheekbones and a bit on my forehead, so I don't really know if the light catches it, but I have it on my brow bones. So I've just blended it out there. So I hope you can see that. And I just love it. It's so subtle, and it just feels like that there is no, you don't see glitter at all. You just, where the light hits, it just, you know, there's just a sheen there, and I really love that. Like with highlights, I prefer to go for like just that slight glow or sheen. I don't like the really strong highlight. To go with that is this brush from Essence. I think it was a powder brush, but I mean, look at it. This is, for me, this is not going to do much for powder because it's tapered and thin. Like I prefer a big Kabuki brush for powder application. But what I found is great for is for applying that eyeshadow as a highlight. So because it's tapered, but like it's nice and soft. That's what I like. But it's densely packed towards the side. I hope you can see that. So it's just great for brushing on the highlight and then blending it out, you know, onto the cheekbones. So I have loved the combination of those two. You've seen this in, I think, my Soul Finds video. It's the Clio Professional Art Blusher, and ooh, I don't know if I still have the number here. It's number 1, Peach. And so you've got sort of a mirror there, and then that is the blush right there, as you would have seen. It's just a lovely peachy golden glow, and it's not too much. Like when you put it on, it just looks so natural. It's so subtle, but you can layer it on. I love the way that it's baked. It's not when you swirl your brush in there, you're not getting a lot of product, you know, coming out of there as a lot of blushes do. Like it's baked and packed so well, so you can swirl your brush in there, but you don't get fallout. It's just a beautiful color, and I think will suit a lot of skin tones because of the peachy glow to it, but most especially if you're of my skin tone and you have that sort of yellow undertones to your skin. So favorite blush of 2012. This is by Profusion, and I think I don't know how many of you know the brand, but I think if you're in the US, you know the Profusion brand. It's like a really budget friendly brand. That's what it looks like. It's angled, okay, and but it's still like, it's soft. It's quite soft for like a budget brand, which I thought was really surprising. And then, but it's not too thin. You know how you get a lot of really cheap blush brushes and they're like not even worth buying because sometimes they're like so thin, and then when you put the bristles together, you're getting like such a thin line. Like what can you possibly do with that? Like all you're gonna get is like a streaky application, so it's not even worth it. This is not like that at all. Like even though it's angled and sort of tapered at the bottom, but it's got a good amount of bristles like packed into there. I just swirl the brush in there. It picks up just the right amount of product, tap it off, and then I can brush it on to my cheeks, and it just it just gives such a nice natural flush of color, not at all streaky, just a nice flush, and you can blend it up, you know, like first I'll apply it like that and then you can blend it to spread the color out. You've seen this in my I think the Fiji makeup survival guide, I think for the humidity in Fiji. I mentioned this, the Maybelline Studio Lasting Drama Gel Liner. As you guys know, I have oily eyelids, and most eyeliners, they will just slip off, or if I, you know, rub it or happen to touch my eye, it comes off, and it's a waste of time, you know, when you do the whole look carefully and then it just smudges off. And also I have hooded eyes, so when my eyes are open, the upper lash line touches the hood of my eyes, and then most eyeliners will just transfer eyeliner up there. Not a great look. So I'm really particular about what eyeliner I use. I just love it. It's once you put it on, it stays there until you take it off. So for those of you that have sort of drier eyelids that are not oily like mine, you probably won't like this because it might be a pain to take off. This is the Essence Smoky Eyes set. You've seen it in my Essence review video. What you're getting here is a sort of waxy, a sort of a wax or a thing you're supposed to use it as an eyeliner, and then you got the powder there. And as you know from my Essence video, I use it for my eyebrows. I don't know what possessed me to use it, but to try it out that way. And it's great, like the waxy thing. I think those of you that have that e.l.f. eyebrow duo thing, it's a similar thing. I just use an angled brush with this, apply it. It is what I have on to groom my brows today. So it's just the right color for me. So that's the limitation. Like this is more for brunettes, because I don't think they have a lighter color combination. But yeah, worth trying. For me, it's for days when I need a more filled in brow. This is what I use. These two brushes from e.l.f., you would have seen them before in my e.l.f. video. The eyeshadow brush and the crease brush. I've used it so much it has worn off. But yeah, it is the blending brush. Okay. Especially for you guys in the US, I think these are $1. They're ridiculously cheap. And I just love them. I bought them just because I heard good reviews about it, and then I bought them, and I haven't felt the need to buy any other brushes because they just do the job for me. I love how packed the eyeshadow brush is. Just packs on the eyeshadow for me, and then this does all the blending I need for every day, for the easy eye looks, just for the crease. It does all the blending I need. I love it. Last three products. I feel like I've gone on forever. This is from Catrice. Basically what it's supposed to do is enhance your natural lip color. So you just get like a sort of transparent colored lipstick. It's just, I hope you can see it there. It's just peachy pink. It'll just give a slight tint to your lips. But I love, like for me, it really stays on. And I feel like it really does enhance the natural sort of undertones of my lips. And what I love about these sort of things is, you know, you don't need a mirror. You can apply it anywhere. You just, because it's so natural looking, you just apply it wherever you are. I top it off with this Marble Mania lip gloss from Essence. It is the combination I have on today. I just feel like it's such a natural, gives you such a natural peachy pink lip color, which suits most skin tones, if not all. I love these two products. I've been using it so much in 2012. Last of all, still from the Marble Mania collection. Oh, by the way, the one I had before was Coral Whirl. So you can see it's like a swirl of colors in there, of sort of peach and light pink and a bit of shimmer. And the other one is Mix and Mauve. That's a tricky word to say, but yeah, it's a very mauvey color. I love this color. Putting it on top of a lipstick or on its own, especially if you're dark haired, it just goes really well with dark hair. And like, you can have simple makeup, just eyeliner, mascara, and then you have this gloss on, and it is pigmented, so you get a nice, like, it is one of the prettiest berry colors I've ever come across for lips. Those are all the products that I loved and was using so much in 2012 and will continue to use most probably into the new year. We have got a lot more videos. Some we filmed in 2012 and you just haven't been able to edit and upload, so we will be seeing some videos that we filmed last year. I will note down in the description box that it was filmed last year. And last of all, I feel like I'm so scruffy. I'm having a lazy afternoon, so excuse me if I look like I just came back from the bush. But yeah, we just wanted to thank those of you that have been subscribing. You know, we don't like to sort of force people to subscribe. You know how when you have a competition and you make one of the requirements, you have to be a subscriber. It sort of forces people to subscribe to the channel, and that's not what we were interested in. You know, we want people to subscribe just because they're genuinely interested. Anyway, so thank you to all of you guys that have subscribed, and we did do a small giveaway. If you followed us on our Facebook page, I did mention that Catrice was had come out with sort of their city themed palettes. I think they had like San Francisco, Shanghai. I went and picked up one for myself. The one I thought I would get the most use out of was the Shanghai collection. So it looks like that. It's the eye and cheek palette, right? So what I did is I picked up two so I could give one away, and so this is the palette, and the winner we did randomly pick. Again, so I won't put you guys through the whole picking thing that I did last time, but I did pick out a name, and I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'm gonna put it up on screen, right? But I hope it's focusing and you can see. This is the palette you'll be getting. So it's got the whole design, like Asian design of what I suppose it's supposed to be Shanghai. It's just a little palette, so you've got sort of 6 eyeshadows there. The two sort of neutral ones are matte, and the other 4 are shimmery. I really particularly love the brown and the gold up here. Okay, so and then you've got 2 blushes over there, and an eyeliner pencil, and of course a little, is it a sponge tip? Yeah, a sponge tip and a little brush at the other end. But that is the palette. I hope you guys can see. This is the brown. I love that brown, and that's the gold color up there. So really soft colors. And yeah, don't worry, I swatched mine. This is the other palette that I'll be giving away. So do let us know to the winner we just picked, and if you don't get back to us soon, we'll pick another winner and then let you guys know. We'll be contacting you via your YouTube account. So thank you once again to all of those that subscribed. We will be doing little giveaways like this just as a surprise for whatever page we might feel like doing the giveaway on. But it's just a little thank you to all of you for your support, because without you we wouldn't have the website, or in this case the channel. So thank you so much, guys, and thank you so much for your support through 2012, and enjoy the rest of your year. See you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Mauve, guys.